Hey guys, welcome in. How are we doing? Good evening to those of you coming in to watch some Black Ops 6 tonight here at 1v1 me. We've got Scythe against Get Picked. Honestly, really looking forward to this one. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in those of you in game chat. Get Picked by 2 says user 14. I'm just going to say 149 rather than reading them out every time. Scythe63 says user 173. Couple of you going different ways here, hoping for an early game. Yo, what's good? Dabin Drewskis, how you doing? Welcome in. Gonna be interesting to see how everyone plays out for Kuto. I'm not gonna lie. Expecting a lot of 8 hits, as I said. Not expecting many players to play over towards. Get Picked, gets found though. Takes tags in the A corridor, and then as he tries to push out towards mid, Scythe is waiting. That is the potential hit. Actually gonna see that B rotation come on through. You won't get many opportunities to throw this in, so early is the correct play. User says Scythe got destroyed earlier. Did he? Juice Girl's going 6-0 Scythe. MBT is part of the Scythe gang. You're going to be a little bit worried to see that you've tied it up 1-1. Horrible dies. Ideally there you want to be around each other, able to trade that out. But Blight's just going to dive straight in front of Scythe, and Scythe will clean that up. And that's going to make a couple of you feel good right now. Alright, so it'll be interesting to see how Get Picked answers back. Because as I said, I'm expecting mostly A hits and standoffs around there. But it's also whether or not you have to control mid. What I will say, you could set yourself up for that B if you bait players into A. So early nades going out from both sides. Scythe is going to try and hold both A and mid himself and send Horrible on his own over towards that B side to defend.
Yeah, no, they're playing really slow here.
Love the call up from Scythe. Desmond, how you doing, my friend?
Alright. One blue container.
Timothy McVeigh reckons a 6-1. And well, Horrible absolutely chilling as Scythe gets final kill in. Beautiful shots. 3 straight to the dome from Scythe. My god. Aims goes crazy. Blight and Get Picked. So let's get onto the board here. How you feeling, by the way, Desmond? I see you at I believe I'm seeing you at number 1 on the ladder. Am I wrong there? D-Lane says you've maxed a couple stakes. Interesting. Timothy McVeigh reckons a 6-0. Keeping an eye on you guys in game chat. Horrible will find Get Picked early. And that, by the way, was over by the wheel. That giant cog wheel that's sitting in the middle of the map over the top of B. I like Scythe's decision here. You're up in numbers. You're in a 2v1. Opportunity to just play for info. If need be, call that out. Back off towards your teammate. Spots him cross towards pipe. And Blight will get back out of this. Sir got it earlier. How you feeling after that? How did that game go? I didn't get to tune into many games recently. I've been busy. I'm flying to Madrid tomorrow. Scythe tries to plant and gets caught by Blight. And that is a problem for Horrible because Blight will be fully aware where this bomb is. Honestly, I don't mind the idea of trying to reposition it, but you don't have long to do it. 6-5 against Scythe. So Scythe took it from flanked? Because last I looked, flanked had it. But if I'm doing more of these, I got to keep up to date with how this chops and changes. You can see a 6-1 happening, says NMG. Okay. 6-0 still potentially on the cards. That's going to be frustrating to Horrible as this player slips away. Blight off into the night. And it's going to be 1 back on the board for Team Get Picked. Seen a wide range. A couple of 6-1s and 6... I mean, Jesus, Davin Drewskis has gone 6-2, 3, 4, and 5. Anyone who was going 6-0, I'm afraid that is done and dusted. 1's on the board for Get Picked. MBT says 6-1 works. I mean, basically, that is a 1v2 clutch. 6-3 says Jiggerman paid. I'm kind of trying to keep track. Again, I don't know how the other commentary members are doing it, but I love seeing people win. So I'm hoping that you guys get what you want out of this. But NMG, you're hoping for no more from Get Picked. 21 Rondo says 6-1 would be hella bread. So you'd be making quite a bit off the back of it. So Meliodas says 6-4. Horrible finds Blight, but Get Picked will find Scythe immediately and even things up. Oh my lord. And then Horrible loses the fight. Get Picked has himself around. Captain leading the way. Reminder, both of these two teams, last two times they've played, round 11s. So it's always tight between them. It's a weird map as well. Vorkuta is such a weird map to play. There's a reason why it was taken out of rotation very early in the competitive season. No facts. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry. It's going to get nasty? Yeah, I'm expecting so. Again, these two teams play really close. Really close. This would be an opportunity for Team Get Picked to get way back up the ladder, by the way. They're down in 12th at the minute. Victory here would lift them all the way back towards the top. Blight finds Scythe. And to be fair, I didn't see him either. Oops, sorry is correct. The last two times these teams played, it came down to the wire. They like to play a close series. Horrible wanted something to connect there. 45 seconds, got to retrieve the bomb. Try and plant it. Or drag these opposing players towards you. No one's moved to A, and I understand why. This is such a horrible route to try and get through. Got a 6-3 for safety. All right, we'll keep an eye on that in MG. So I guess there's 6-5 happening. It feels like it early, right? Feels like it's got that vibe to it. Oh, beautiful angle from Get Picked. Through the pipe, onto the bomb. Scythe brought a knife to a gunfight, says Cashman. Taking a quick look through. Cash feels that Scythe plays slowly. Interesting.
One jump, one blight.
I mean, to be fair, you're looking for that opening pick.
He's up, he's weak sandbags.
Scythe does get tags in.
Sandbags.
Then gets a stun. And Horrible actually catches Get Picked through the middle of the map. That is basically the wheel pretty much into spawn. So, clinical shots. You did see Blight. At sandbags. It's whether or not Scythe... For me here, you stay alive as a 2. You look to trade this out. Oh, beautiful. All right, fair enough. You don't need to trade anything. Scythe absolutely had Blight's number. Great shots. Pendulum swing towards your opposition. Just got to cauterize that wound for a sec. Stem the bleeding. Get yourself back in the fight, and it will tie you up before your opponents get away from you. Feels like an aggressive B hit coming out here. Jackal has come out for Scythe. Maybe you heard Cashman talking about how he plays slowly.
I got stunned.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Scythe. I don't think you get seen, but that stun will tell your opponents all they need to know. No, and your stun then doesn't go out. Horrible does great to cover on over. Gets the pick in the... in Broken. Forget the name of the call. It's been so long since anyone's played Vorkuta. Oh, and that's where the Jackal comes in handy. Maybe Scythe felt the way Cash was talking, you know? He's like, we're playing a little bit slow here. We're not doing enough. I need to get aggressive. Gives you all of that map presence, which then moves your opponents around anyway, but also in certain gunfights lets you do that. Could really spice things up here. You could see Get Picked change their strats a little bit. Only one MCR saying 6-3, 6-4 Scythe. Levette says a 6-3. Well, it is on 4-3. And MG, you've got that 6-3 down for safety, so you're hoping from here 2 straight ones for Scythe. Absolutely. We're keeping an eye on it. Cheeky off angle from Scythe. I respect it. This is a very all or nothing kind of play. Someone's going to walk through the back. You're not going to hear them, or you're going to catch the opposing team completely by surprise as they try and get the bomb down on A. I am able to see that the bomb is not coming to A at all. Scythe leaving Horrible a little bit isolated on this one. Hey, Jig, I don't need to know. I don't... Hey, look, sharing's caring and all that, but I'm not sure I needed to know that. And Scythe will find an early pick on Blight. Surprised that we're not checking our corners there. We have no info to be sure that that side of the map was clear for Blight. Maybe... We'll come back to it. Planted for a wheel. Horrible. Will be on wheel. Able to see through pipe, getting nothing. So maybe you're seeing from spawn. Yes, you are. Gonna get the early shots in. Wants support from Horrible. Gets stunned. Get Picked wants the pick here. Nade goes out. I love the early aggression. You're probably going to get shot from pipe, though, if you're not right on this. Horrible does a great job of getting the read. That's a fantastic read, because Get Picked there had played that correctly. But Horrible slides across, gets the info. Scythe then to see it off right here. Then MG, we're looking at it. Oh, and there's the pick onto Blight, but it will be instantly answered. And there you go. As clean as you like. Scythe changes back on over, shows true flex play to bounce from AR into SMG, back to AR. Great work from him, and finds the 6-3 victory. Jigga, you go have yourself a wonderful evening, my friend. NMG, victory for you as well. Looking at a bunch of you in the chat as well. Johnny gets the 6-3, come on through. User174 gets the 6-3 as well. Easy money. Couple of you celebrating. Couple of you celebrating there. Felt like a very streaky game. 21 Rondo with a 6-3. Congratulations, those of you who staked correctly on this map.